Have you ever wanted to change your life all of a sudden really quickly, easily, and come back as a completely different person? Stick around for this video and I'm going to show you how you can do that in 50 days alone. What's up you guys, it's your boy Swear I'm Trying, and I've completely changed my life over the course of the past 50 days. After debilitating back injury, I realized that I really need to get my shit together because 27 and 28 was starting to feel a lot like 53 and 65, if you know what I mean. But after seeing many of my dreams shattered, I finally decided to just lock the fuck in. In this video, I'm gonna go over the 3 main things that I use to get my life together in 50 days. And I'm gonna show you how you can do the exact same thing that I did. But just make sure not to skip the last one because I definitely think that it's the most clutch of them all. All right, let's get into it, fellas. I may not be the youngest and I may not be the oldest, but something that I definitely can say with certainty is that changing your life does not take years and years and years like so many people sell it to you. Realistically, changing your life starts today with really small improvements, day by day. Now, I'm not here to give you some cookie cutter bullshit, so stay with me. I have a couple hernias in my lower back. If you know, you know. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but the point is, they suck, like big time. Like no joke, guys. Like, it's really not a fun time, I'm not gonna lie to you. And a lot of you guys that constantly deal with physical pain know that it's just a real hassle to do anything you want to do when you have pain in your body all the time. Fucking sucks, guys. Have I said that already? It fucking sucks. So imagine you mix this with someone who all of a sudden becomes demotivated. What happens? Life goes downhill pretty fast, pretty quickly. I can attest to it. And just because we slip and we fall doesn't mean that we don't deserve the opportunity to get back up and start walking back up that fucking hill. And these 3 things that we're gonna talk about right now actually do interlink with each other and kind of build upon each other in a certain way.
Interlink.
So number 1, starting off hot, be aware of your self-destructive tendencies. I know you weren't expecting that one, all right? But think about this 1 second, right? Every one of us has a little demon on our shoulder. And for whatever reason, that demon may scream louder for certain people in certain things. Maybe you love some junk food. I know I love me some Popeye's biscuits, I'm not gonna lie to you. Or maybe that little demon yells at you every time you wanna go work out. And it's actually been proven in psychoanalysis, funny enough, that if you start naming your little devil or the people in your mind, I know I'm sounding schizo, but trust me, it's true. It'll actually be easier for you to be able to negotiate with yourself in the future. This sounds too complicated. I'll put it in caveman terms. We all know David Goggins, don't we? David Goggins basically channels his inner bitch and he kills it every single day. This man talks about this almost on every podcast he's ever been on. He says that he does the hardest shit he can possibly think of because he knows he doesn't want to do it. And that's the exact same reason why he should do it.
You're just a bitch.
Basically, he beats his inner bitch so bad, he makes it look like the Hamzat and DDP fight. Pretty much, it's you talking to yourself, telling you that you ain't shit. And sometimes we believe it, and I include myself there as well. A lot of times you end up believing it. It is what it is, guys. But the first step here is actually being able to recognize what patterns or what things that you do whenever you're trying to self-destruct without you even realizing it. And at the end of the day, all these self-destructive tendencies that we may or may not have most likely come from a deeper fear that you probably haven't even thought of in your entire life. I'll give you an example. I may have done this, maybe not, you never know, right? But the point is, a really young teenager, 11, 12 years old, doesn't do homework, doesn't do anything, just plays video games all day and rots in bed, right? You may see this kid and think, oh, he's just lazy, right? He's just lazy, or he's not smart. He's just not attracted to these things that, you have to do. When in reality, this kid is most likely suffering from issues such as where he gets his dopamine from, or with more internal fears of maybe not being good enough.
Fuck was that? Jesus Christ! Fuck!
So maybe right now you don't want to work out even though you've been telling yourself that you're going to work out constantly and constantly and constantly. You may think, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. But in reality, you might just be scared that you're not good enough, or that you don't want to work out and you're never going to make it, or that you're never going to make it to your dream body. That's where the internal fear comes from. And that's why, to be able to understand our subconscious a little bit better, first we have to pause, realize what's happening, and call it out. Call yourself out, people. Stop letting that shit fly with all the bullshit you tell yourself, okay? Call yourself out. I promise it'll help you. I promise. And you know what else I can promise? That if you work out a little bit, you're gonna feel better. I know, I said it wasn't gonna be cookie cutter, but I'll give you this, okay? Number 2, try to find a new physical hobby, a new sport, or a new activity that you haven't done. I'll give you an example. If you always work out and you like to lift heavy, Monday through Friday, you're a push-pull legs type of guy, gym bro split, you know what I mean? Go do some Muay Thai. Go do some boxing. I, for one, have been boxing for a couple of years. I've done jiu-jitsu on and off, and I also like to lift. But what I can say is that whenever you change it up, your body's gonna hurt. But that's pretty cool because the more new things we do, the more we can actually slow our perception of time down, and the more we can just enjoy ourselves and be present in the moment, guys. If you want to know a little bit about how time messes with our mind and how well our mind messes with time, I'll put a video up here so you can watch that later. If you don't want to lift, and let's say for example you run a mile every day, instead of running a mile, why don't you walk 5? Go do something different. Go outside, go take some sun in. I know I'm an absolute hypocrite. This is hilarious because if anyone knows me, they know that I hate taking the sun, but wait, my point still stands. Go do some new shit, go do some new physical activity, and you're gonna love it, I promise. And at the end of the day, most likely we can all benefit from doing a little bit more exercise. And if you still don't believe me when I say that physical exercise will make you feel better, I'm gonna put 6 studies real quick, right there. Find them yourself, read them, you know, do some investigative journalism, or just ask ChatGPT to fucking summarize this shit for you because it is a fact, okay? So just take it as one and go move. Guys, really quickly, if you like the idea of progressing yourself and just making yourself better as a whole, please consider liking, subbing, whatever you'd like to do, comment, give me some traction, all right? Because I'm trying to get better, so hopefully I can help you get better by watching my videos. All right, back to the video. And number 3, fable number 3, Steph Curry range type shit. I'm gonna call this killing the bird before it comes to you. Basically, just ask yourself one quick question. What would you like to have accomplished by the end of the year? Think about whatever you want. Make it realistic. And then write that shit down right now.
Write that down, write that down!
I want you to think about ways of how you can accomplish that exactly. If it's becoming a YouTuber, make 5 videos. If it's having a 6-pack, start working out tomorrow. The point is, 50-ish days ago, guys, I was depressed, I was in pain, I was cooked. I didn't think that I was gonna feel better. I started believing the little devil on my shoulder that I might just not make it. I might just never feel better again. But you know what I did? I sat down, I wrote some goals, and I started achieving them. This is what I looked like less than 2 months ago. This is what I look like now, and this is what I want to look like by the end of winter. So my point here is, guys, if you want to be locked the fuck in for winter, you have to be locked the fuck in before winter. It's so much easier to keep the car running than it is to start the bitch in the first place. Think about it. What we're trying to accomplish here is greater than just working out 20 days, am I right? So why are you gonna wait another couple months, another couple days? Stop it. Call yourself out. Write down what you wanna do and see how you can do it. If you don't know how you can do it, well, at least you progress by thinking about it in the first place. All it took for me was 50 days of actually trying to achieve what I wanted to achieve. Small steps, day to day, will get you a long ways in your life. I can promise you that. So people, if you want to lock in and you want to be ready by the end of this year, you better start today. My goal still is to get a little bit more shredded, a little bit more beach ready for next summer, if you know what I mean. And I'm definitely going to try to do this by the end of the year. So why don't you guys let me know what your resolution is going to be in the comments for this winter. Guys, people, don't sell yourself short. You can achieve a lot more than you think you can if you just try. I promise. So remember to stay safe. Crazy out there. Y'all already know. See you next week. Peace.
Now I'm rapping every single day. Great man, smoking on the green ganja. Hey Sean, I hit you with the spin move. Rotation, different types of water on my neck. Hydration, devil in my DM, shoot my shot just like I'm Rain Man. If we feeling broke, then fuck it, we might do the rain dance. I don't work for money, I just sign, pay me